But yeah, on to the next one, man. This is from Danielle Jones, Patreon member.
Shut up.
She say, hello again, fellas. This question is for each panel member. What is your style of resolving conflict in general within relationships? For example, do you go silent, leave, and come back when you're ready to talk? Or are you the type of person that likes to resolve issues in a moment? Second part of the question, what style of conflict resolution do you prefer in a mate? And what are your deal breakers? No need for me to be anonymous. I'm grown. Shout out to Danielle, man.
So first part, how do
you go about resolving conflict? Are you the silent type? Do you got to leave and gather yourself, or do you want to just address everything right there?
I used to be the silent type, but now I'm goddamn 9 years deep in my marriage. Shit, I done learned how to talk. I don't want to do no howling, no arguing, none of that. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with getting loud with any woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. In that type of way, you know what I'm saying? Now, if we shooting the shit, then that's cool. But arguing type of shit, nah, I'm not with that with any woman on this planet. I'm not doing that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that to me is just talking out in a calm manner about what's going on, like what's the problem is. We can find a solution right there. Deal breakers, calling me out my name, putting hands on me. Shit like just disrespecting me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's shit we gotta get done. We over with. We just done calling me a bitch and hoe ass nigga and you know what I'm saying, all this type like I see so much shit. Let's just say that. I see so much shit, I just be looking like I don't see how these motherfuckers stay together. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I'm
like
single.
It's shit like that. So that's my thing.
Mine, I feel like I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? I go off my partner. You know what I'm saying? So if you're the type of person that needs some time to talk about the situation, cool. I'm going to give you your time. And that, if anything, that's going to help me because now I can go back and kind of replay some stuff and maybe I should, maybe I could have did something better or whatever situation was. But I feel like, for the most part, I would rather address it right then and there. Let's get that shit over with, especially if we're in a relationship because I don't see why you should be mad at somebody for like a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time. If you mad at me for that long, to me, in my opinion, we shouldn't be together. That's just how I feel. Because if we together, we like family. And in my family, even my brothers, like these people, my boys to the table or my brothers, like I might be mad or whatever for a little bit or whatever, but I still care about you. So all the other shit, it don't matter because if somebody, even if I'm mad at you, if somebody would attack you right now, I'm whooping their ass, not yours. That's just how I feel about it. So I'd rather get it over with right then and there. But again, if that person needs some time, that's not how they work. Cool. We'll come back. We'll revisit it. You know what I'm saying? We can sit down, have a game plan, whatever it is. But I'm not about to just jump down your throat. I hate doing that. Me and you, let's just talk this shit out, get together, and lay up. That's all I want to do. I don't want to fight. Who want to fight? Nobody want to fight. All we want to do is lay up with our woman, have a good time, laugh all the time. We ain't got time for all the extra shit. And deal breakers, absolutely putting your hands on me. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened before with me, and shit wasn't cool. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? That was that's the first time it ever happened to me. So, yeah, that's definitely a deal breaker. Name calling, I let it slide maybe once or twice, depending on how severe it is and what you're saying. Because, again, women are emotional, so you got to take that in consideration. It's not right at all in any way. But a lot of times they will act on emotion. They do say shit. We know they say shit to make you mad on purpose. So I can give you that here and there, but like I said, it depends on what you said and how you said it. If it was a threat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to kill you or I'm going to do something to your family, then hell no. We ain't doing that. But if it's just you call me out my name one time because you're mad, okay, yeah, whatever. I might let that shit slide. But I'd rather just talk this shit out. There's no need to argue. Because it's obviously I was wrong or you was wrong. Let's find out who was wrong. Let's find out where we miscommunicated. Fix this shit back. Go back to having sex, making love, loving each other, cuddling. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to argue. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to argue all the time, I'm going to find somebody else that's not going to want to argue. That's just what it is. So.
Kenny T, what's your method of resolving conflict in a relationship?
Back in my past, I'm a problem solver, so I think that's my problem. Like, whenever a conflict comes up, like I have to think about it first, like understand each scenario, each person's side. So I'm gonna go silent. Like I'm not gonna be able to articulate myself well if I just respond right then and there. So I'm be responding off emotion, and I didn't think about what I wanted to say, and then all of a sudden, argument, where the conflict goes into an argument. You know, so I feel like it would be like a time period, like, hey, this is what's going on. How do you feel about it? Like, how do you come at the person about the conflict? Like that also plays a role in how somebody responds. Like if you come at, hey, you ain't doing it, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. It's an argument now. Because once you start putting blame on me, hey, you ain't doing this, you not doing that. Okay, now I need to figure out what you're not doing for me. That's exactly how people don't think. What are you not doing for me? No, if you come at like, hey, I feel like we can work on this, you know, as a team, or you should work on this, you know, to help me do this, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Let me see how we can resolve it. You know, I think that plays a role in how conflicts get handled. But what a no deal is, I hate being cursed at. My parents don't curse at me. So I'd be damned if I let you curse at me for any situation, because I'm not going to curse at you. I'm not going to disrespect you in that way. Verbally, that's like a no tolerance in a relationship to me. Like you shouldn't verbally abuse me with anything. I don't care how angry you are or what it is, unless I'm not even going to do nothing crazy like that. So it just shouldn't be tolerant. I only get on the emotional side. If you're emotional, I don't care. Hold your shit in and talk to me respectfully, because I'm going to talk to you respectfully. I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm not going to do none of that. That's how situations get heightened and we start arguing. Abuse or threats, don't be popping up with no knives or nothing like that. We ain't doing that. We is done. Don't threaten me.
They don't pop with no knives.
I'm saying, you know, and a lot of us men joke about that shit, but like it's for real. It's the truth. You know, women go grab a knife, you grab a butter knife. I don't care what it is. It could be the little white handle knives. They got the little curve to a little butter knife. I don't care what it is. You threaten my life. I don't tolerate that. And we sit there and joke about it, but in reality, that's like a red flag. Like,
a lot of men deal with that, to be honest. Mine's different, man. I think I need some time away from the situation to gather myself, because my temper is horrible. And if I feel like I'm being wrongfully targeted, or I feel like you don't have leverage to speak to me in the way that you're speaking, like how I handle conflict is I'm extremely arrogant, and I'm extremely sarcastic, and I'm extremely condescending when I talk, and I can articulate myself well. So if you want to have that conversation right there, you're not gonna like what I gotta say. So I think I need time to like gather myself, calm down, and really like, I guess, keep in the perspective that we in this relationship together, and that the goal of this thing is for us to stay together. But I feel like directly in the moment, I'm not going to care about none of that. I'm going to care about you accusing me of something, or you blaming me for something that I feel like either one, I didn't do, or for two, you don't have leverage to speak on me doing. And what I mean by leverage, speak on me doing, meaning that you done did something similar in the past, and now you on my ass about something, you know what I'm saying, that you've done yourself. You don't have leverage to speak to me about anything. So I think with me is a situation where I just need some time. I don't want to talk about it right there, because you're not gonna like what I gotta say. And you know, for the I guess the success of the relationship, we should kind of distance ourselves, gather ourselves, and then come back to the table maybe a day or two later. Say, hey, look, man, I understand what you was trying to say. I understand, you know, but this is my perspective. I'm not accusing you of nothing. I just want to let you know my mindset in regards to this. And I feel like the conversation goes a lot smoother that way. So that's how I would handle it, and that's how I would prefer that she handle it, to be honest. Because a lot of women like to have that conversation right there, but they can't really control their emotions. So they'll say some things or whatever that, you know, men will take to the heart, and they expect us to just get over it type of thing, but that don't really happen. If you say, you know, certain things, that's just going to stick with us, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like just for the best interest of both parties, we just take our time apart, gather our thoughts, and then come together and have this conversation in a calm manner. That's how I would choose to handle it.